The NBA just pulled off the biggest heist in sports history. And guess who's footing the bill? If you think you can still casually flip on TNT to catch your favorite team play, you're about to get a reality check that'll make your wallet cry. What started as America's most accessible major sport has transformed into an exclusive club where watching a single season now costs more than most people's car payments. The league just signed a deal so massive that it's completely reshaping how fans consume basketball forever. And the worst part, they're acting like they're doing us a favor. The numbers behind this transformation are absolutely staggering. We're not talking about a small price bump here and there. We're witnessing the complete destruction of affordable sports entertainment, disguised as innovation and progress. The NBA's new media strategy has turned watching basketball into a luxury service that requires more subscriptions than most people have streaming apps. But here's what nobody's talking about. While fans are scrambling to figure out which platforms they need to buy, the real winners in this deal are laughing all the way to the bank. Players, executives, and network suits are celebrating record-breaking contracts while the people who actually support the league are being priced out of their own entertainment. The $76 billion media rights deal that the NBA just finalized isn't just changing television. It's fundamentally altering the relationship between sports leagues and their fans. This agreement with Disney, NBC, and Amazon represents the largest media deal in basketball history, and every single penny is being extracted from the pockets of ordinary viewers. Here's what makes this deal so shocking. The NBA essentially told their most loyal supporters that access to games is no longer a right, it's a premium service. They've taken something that used to be available with basic cable and scattered it across 5 different subscription platforms, each demanding their own monthly fee. The league's executives knew exactly what they were doing. They saw how streaming services were fragmenting the entertainment industry and thought, why should we make this easy for fans when we can make it profitable for us? The result is a viewing experience so complicated that it requires a spreadsheet just to figure out where your team is playing tonight. The math behind watching NBA games now is absolutely brutal. Remember when you could catch most games with just cable and maybe League Pass? Those days are officially over. The new reality requires a combination of subscriptions that would make even the most dedicated fan question their loyalty. Breaking down the actual costs reveals just how predatory this system has become. Cable or streaming service like YouTube TV now runs around $83 monthly. League Pass, which used to be your backup option, still costs $17. But now you also need Amazon Prime for $15, Peacock for $11, plus whatever your local sports network charges, which can be another $20. Add it all together and you're looking at spending over $146 every single month just to have access to the same games you used to watch for $70 total. That's more than doubling the cost within just a few years. And the NBA is pretending like this represents some kind of upgrade. The most infuriating part is what you're actually getting for this massive price increase. Same 82-game season. Same basic broadcast quality. Same commercial breaks every few minutes. The only thing that's changed is how many different companies are now demanding payment for the privilege of watching. They're selling this as innovation, but it's really just corporate greed dressed up in fancy marketing language. NBC brings back some nostalgia with their classic NBA theme music. Amazon promises better streaming quality, and Peacock offers exclusive content. But none of these supposed benefits justify forcing fans to pay twice as much for the same product. The streaming wars have claimed their biggest casualty yet, and it's not some obscure TV show that got canceled. It's the accessibility of professional sports. What used to be a shared cultural experience that brought communities together is now becoming an exclusive entertainment option for people who can afford multiple subscriptions. This isn't just about basketball. The NBA's strategy is being watched closely by every other major sports league. If fans accept this new model without pushback, expect the NFL, MLB, and NHL to follow with their own fragmented viewing experiences. We're potentially looking at the death of casual sports fandom. The league keeps talking about reaching new audiences and expanding globally, but how exactly do you grow your fan base when you've made it financially impossible for average families to follow their local teams? The contradiction is staggering. They want more fans while simultaneously pricing out the fans they already have. What makes this even more frustrating is the timing. We're living through economic uncertainty where every household is looking to cut expenses, and the NBA decides this is the perfect moment to force fans into multiple new subscriptions. The tone deafness is remarkable. The most damaging aspect of this new system isn't even the cost itself. It's what it represents about the league's priorities. The NBA has made it crystal clear that maximizing revenue matters more than maintaining their connection with longtime supporters. They've chosen corporate partnerships over community engagement. Players are signing contracts worth hundreds of millions of dollars, team valuations are reaching historic highs, and television deals are breaking records every few years. Meanwhile, The people whose passion and loyalty created this value are being treated like walking ATM machines. The league's marketing department will spin this as offering fans more choices and better viewing experiences. But choice isn't really choice when every option requires paying someone different for the same content. It's like being told you can choose any color car you want, as long as you buy a separate subscription for each color. Here's what NBA fans need to understand about their new reality. The league has decided that your loyalty is worth exactly as much as your monthly subscription fees. Miss a payment to any of these platforms, and suddenly you're locked out of following your favorite team. This isn't fandom anymore, it's a subscription service masquerading as entertainment. The most tragic part is how this affects the next generation of fans. Kids who might have discovered basketball by randomly catching games on television now need their parents to maintain multiple streaming subscriptions. The barriers to entry for new fans have never been higher, which makes the league's growth ambitions seem completely backwards. What we're witnessing isn't just a change in how games are broadcast. It's the complete transformation of sports from a shared cultural experience into a premium luxury service. The NBA has essentially decided that casual fans aren't worth maintaining if they can't afford the full subscription package. The league will probably see their revenue numbers increase in the short term, and executives will celebrate the success of their new strategy. But they're trading long-term fan loyalty for immediate profit margins. Once people realize they can live without spending $146 monthly on basketball, many of them will simply walk away permanently. This represents everything wrong with modern entertainment economics. Companies have become so focused on extracting maximum value from existing customers that they've forgotten how to attract new ones. The NBA's new viewing model is a masterclass in how to alienate your core audience while claiming to serve them better. The saddest part about this entire situation is how predictable the outcome will be. Ratings will likely decline as fewer people can afford full access to games. The league will then wonder why their audience is shrinking, never acknowledging that they priced out millions of potential viewers. They'll blame everything except their own greed. So here's what NBA fans are left with. Pay up for multiple subscriptions and accept that following your favorite team is now a luxury expense, or gradually lose touch with a sport you've loved for years. The league has made it clear which option they prefer, and it's whichever one generates the most subscription revenue. The era of accessible basketball is officially over, and corporate profits have won.